Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So I hope you're all doing well and enjoying this festive season. So today we will be doing a little different video than my normal videos. But firstly, before I begin again, thank you so much everyone, each and everyone, for subscribing on my channel, viewing my videos, commenting and liking it. It really means a lot, and thank you so much for your appreciation and for your time. So yeah, as I said before that, we will be doing a little bit different because it's festive season, it's celebration season, it's holiday season. So I was planning to make some shortbread as families are together during this Christmas holidays and the children are around. So I think they have Christmas holidays as well now. So I really wanted to make something different for my children and also for the family so that they can enjoy this festive season. As we have gone through a lot this entire year, I mean, there have been really kind of like a lot of downs than ups. So yeah, I just wanted to kind of like make it a little bit more festive. So yeah, let's begin. So I'll show you all the ingredients which I'm going to use first. So right, so first we will be taking butter. So you can, I have already measured my butter. So you can take 10 tablespoons of unsalted butter or 142 grams of unsalted butter. So I've already got that. And you need confectionery sugar. I mean, that's like powdered sugar, or you can also kind of like grind the sugar. And then we need all-purpose flour or self-raising flour. And we need a salt. If you have kosher salt, you can use it, but if not, try to use fine sea salt. Don't use any other iodized salt because it's quite harsh when you're baking the shortbread. So yeah, let's start baking then. Right, so we'll put the butter first inside the bowl. So I've taken a clear bowl so that you can actually see. And there it goes. So I've actually put this butter on room temperature. So I kind of like put this butter for like 3-4 hours outside the fridge, so that kind of like becomes a little soft. Right, so we'll take half a cup of brown sugar or confectionery sugar. So I've already done that. So I'll just measure it now. And so bear with me, I'll just take some more. So yeah, there it goes. And I'll take more. So yeah, there it goes. Now we have half a teaspoon of vanilla extract. So I've got this vanilla extract here, which I'm going to just use my measuring spoons to put them. So it says half a teaspoon. So let me have a look on this one. Bear with me. Oh yeah, it is. So I'll just use this. Right guys, let me know what you're up to during this Christmas holidays or festive holidays or just holidays. If you're celebrating Christmas or if you're not celebrating Christmas, let me know still what you're up to. It's really good to share. Right, so that's done. Now we need, what we'll do is firstly, we'll put this together first so that the butter becomes a little softer and more kind of like, it kind of like becomes easy to work with. So yeah, let's start. Right, so I'm using a hand mixer, but if you have a stand mixer, you can also use that. So what I'm going to do is I'll just push this a little bit here. What I'll do is, before, I think it's wise to use a spoon just to kind of like mix everything together so that the sugar doesn't kind of like spray everywhere. So let's have a look, bear with me. Ooh. Sorry. Yeah. Right, so as you can see, I have already mixed up the butter, the sugar and the vanilla extract with the spoon because I did not want the sugar to spray around everywhere when I'm using my hand mixer. And before I just go ahead and use my hand mixer, we'll add half a teaspoon of salt. So I'm using here sea salt. Right, bear with me. Too much. Here it goes. So right. So now I'll just go ahead and do the hand mixing. Right, so as you can see now that I have already mixed butter, sugar, vanilla extract and salt together. I think it's kind of like a buttercream sort of a consistency, and it looks also the same. So I will just remove all everything from here. And right, fine. So now what we'll do is we will go ahead and add all-purpose flour, self-raising flour, and that will be 1.5 cup of all-purpose flour, which I'm going to add. So here I have the measuring cups, as you can see. So I'll just go ahead and measure it. So this is 1 cup. You can measure this beforehand as well. I just kind of like wanted to show you as I go along, as I kind of like do it, so that you get an idea. Right, so just put the 1/2 cup now in the bowl. So yeah, there it goes, 1/2 cup. So that's 1.5 cup done. So again, instead of kind of like using my hand mixer, I will just go ahead and use a spoon, so that again I don't want this flour to kind of like spray everywhere. And yeah, so let's have a little mix around with this. Let's mix up everything. Right, so as you can see guys, I've just roughly kind of like mixed up all the ingredients. So what I'm going to do is now I will just go ahead and use my hand mixer to actually mix all the ingredients properly. Right, so as you can see, I just kind of like made a dough out of, I just used a spoon so that I can make a dough out of all the ingredients, so that we can actually bake or make our shortbread. So yeah, this is what I have got. So what I'm going to do is now I'm going to take this onto the cling film, and I'm just going to make a slab sort of a thing. So just bear with me. Just put everything aside. Just kind of like give this. Now I just want like a slab sort of a thing. So I'll just put this together. Yeah, it's going to be a little messy, but if you want to eat really nice, I think tasty, delicious shortbread, then you need to kind of like be a little messy. If you have any tools in your house, you can actually use it. I just prefer doing it with my hand because I can then give the shape as I want. I'm just going to flatten this from the top. So basically we just want like rectangular, our shortbread to be like a rectangular shape. So let's have a look. Looks really nice. And also the beauty of shortbread is like you can make this dough, you put it in the fridge, and whenever you have guests coming up, just pop this dough out of the fridge, cut off some shortbread and just bake it, and voila, it's like ready, fresh shortbread ready for your guest. So let's have a look. And you can actually bake it anytime, even if it's on a weekend. If you're having like if it's raining outside, you want to bake something, I think this is really kind of like an easy sort of a recipe. So what I'm going to do is now I'm just going to put this dough in the fridge for 10-15 minutes so that it gets a little firm, and then it's quite kind of like easy to kind of like form the shortbread. So yeah. Right, so after 15 minutes I have just taken out my dough, and that's how it is. So I'll just remove it from this cling film, and I'll just tap it a little bit more. Just put this aside. We don't need this anymore. I'm just gonna like a little more kind of like shape. The reason to put it in the fridge is just like because butter is too soft, it gets really soft. It kind of like hardens up a little bit. It just becomes a little hard so that we can work properly with it. So yeah, it's all fine. Looks nice. Right, let's have a look. Right, so now we will just cut this dough evenly, just to give those shapes of sort of like cookies. Just bear with me. I always kind of like taste my dough if I'm making any cookies or any shortbread, because it just kind of like, it gives me a kind of sort of like a taste as to if I need anything more, less, anything. So yeah, so what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to spread this evenly across my baking paper. Be a little delicate while handling this cookies because they're really soft. And right, so there we are. Right, so now what I do is I just put this here. I'll just take a toothpick and I just make little holes in the shortbread so that it cooks evenly as well. So normally I just make like 5 holes. Right, so I've just made holes with the toothpick in each of them. So please guys, be a little gentle with this. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to put this in the baking tray. So this is my baking tray, and I'm just going to like slide it across. Right, so now we'll just bring them all together so they all are in the tray, evenly spread out. Okay, right. So what I'll do is now I've already preheated my oven on 160 degrees. So what I'll do is I'll just put this in the oven now for roughly around 15 minutes. I think by that time it should cook. If not, you can put it for a little longer. And yeah, so once they are cooked, I'll come back to you and I'll show you my end product. Right, so this is the final product or the end product. I just got them out from the oven and I think they really kind of like look delicious. They smell divine, and I'm just gonna have a little taste. Wow, they're actually scrumptious. They really taste good. I'm not exaggerating because I made it, but I think they really look nice and they taste also good. Right, so guys, if you try this recipe, let me know in the comment section how was experience with it. And yeah, so this brings me to the end of my video. So please like, subscribe, share, comment. It really helps me to make good videos like this. And thank you so much for your time, and thank you so much for watching my video. Yeah, so stay happy, stay healthy, and happy holidays. Enjoy your day, enjoy your life. Take care. See you next video. Thank you. Bye-bye.